This is a big world that we play in. Horde is killing Alliance, Alliance is killing Horde. We are raiding, we're running dungeons, and we're questing to level up alts. Today I would like to count down 5 relaxing locations in World of Warcraft. It's only 5, so I know some are missing, and these are in no particular order. And also, please leave in the comments what you think of this idea. Okay, number 5. I'd like to start off with the Gallywix Pleasure Palace. It's located on top of the mountains in the western part of Ajara. And this one makes my list because it's not really one that I hear too much about. I remember years back, a friend of mine had taken me here to show me the place, and I thought it looked pretty neat. To me, it was just a nice little tropical resort with palm trees all over, bright green grass, and even a golf course. If you look it up on Wikipedia, originally the golf course was apparently supposed to be playable, but they ran out of time, which to me is kind of sad because that would have made it a nice little place to relax with a friend. The resort also has an outdoor swimming pool with a diving board. It even has a hot tub inside of it. It also has a sauna, which I think is pretty neat. And if you do want to go with a friend, it has a nice little cozy bar and some outdoor tables with a nice scenic view. You can even see the back gates to Orgrimmar. So to me, it's a nice little relaxing place that's worth checking out if you're a horde. Next, we got number 4, the Goblin Steam Pools. It is located in the southern part of Prettacy, bordering Silithus. This holiday resort was added back in Cataclysm in patch 4.1. It's a large sandy beach surrounded by a lake. It's lively and full of NPCs of both factions. All seem to be enjoying the day. They're sitting on beach towels, sitting on beach chairs, and even swimming. Some of them are even in line, buying drinks and buying food. I'm not really sure why this was added, or if they ever had any plans to do anything with it further, which is kind of a shame that they didn't. But if you do know, feel free to let me know in the comments. But now it's just a nice scenic place to come and relax. And it's also utilized a lot by the role players. A nice little spot to hold little parties and events. It's definitely a nice change of pace. It's a place that I like to come to every now and then to get away from the busy life of Azeroth. Number 3. The next one that I like to enjoy is actually in Alliance territory. This place I like to call the Stormwind Waterfalls. That's just outside of Stormwind City. There's an abandoned tent with a campfire and a boat. It's a nice quiet spot that I used to like to come to level up my fishing. It's definitely a relaxing place to come to. Hardly anybody ever comes here. It's hidden at the top, away from the world. I left some of the sound in for you, but if you turn up your ambience and turn down all the other sounds, you can hear the crackling of the fire and the sound of the water, and off in the distance you can hear the birds. It's definitely a nice change of pace from the daily grind of the questing. I'll leave some of the sound going so you can listen to some of the clip. Before I move on to the next one, you can hear some of the sounds that this game has to offer. Number 2, the Whispering Forest. It's located in the mountain area in the western part of Tirisfal Glades, just west of Death Knell. It's up high, so you need a flying mount to get there. It doesn't seem like much. Inside of it, you find a unnamed lake, and you see a bunch of non-aggressive creatures, a level 81. And in the middle of the forest, you see a ring of mushrooms. And this is where the ceremony takes place. The Fey Dragons appear here and they do their ritual. They break into song, and the woodland creatures from all over come to listen and watch for themselves. During this time, the ambience and the music of the forest begins to change, giving it a really relaxing and a magical feel. No one really knows why this is here or why this even happens, but everybody has their own ideas and opinions as to why. I really recommend checking it out. I left in a clip with the music of what it sounds like for anybody who hasn't seen or wants to hear it. Number 1 is Darnassus, and I know this is an Alliance city, and I know my favorite race is the Night Elves, but everything about their towns and their areas are just so peaceful. Everything is relaxing here. The sound of the water, the peacefulness of the music, everything is just so tranquil. This is a place that I like to come to relax, to get away from Stormwind, and a change of scenery from my garrison. This is a place that I like to sit in after leaving a stressful battleground. I even like to fish here and work on some of my professions. In my opinion, Darnassus is one of the most relaxing and peaceful cities in the World of Warcraft. Alright guys, that concludes my list of 5 relaxing locations in World of Warcraft. This is a big game, and there are just so many locations that it's so hard to name them all. And I know this video was short, and I'm sorry, but I was just trying something different, and I wanted to see what you guys thought of it before I worked on anything bigger. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this. It was my first time ever doing this. Thank you guys for listening, and always, I will see you next video. And also, what are some of your favorite relaxing locations?